Hello and welcome to Party Hard. Halloween is upon all of us at the same time because that's how time works. So here at Solent TV, we thought of some great ideas that would make your do more spook-tacular.
From costume to nibbles, our party experts have set up a night of hair-raising fun that won't blow your entire student loan.
That's handy.
So what do you plan on going as this Halloween?
Well, I'm probably going to go as Tinky Winky or just an existential concept of saying.
Great. Yeah. Maybe we can help you with that. Our resident stylist, Jasmine Eve, went and did a costume challenge on a budget. Maybe they'll inspire you.
Hopefully, let's look.
From sexy cats to dirty bed sheets, we all know student costumes on a budget can be pretty dire. But luckily for you, Solent TV has got you covered. Hello. Hi. So what do you think is hot for Halloween this year?
The Addams Family, a bit of Morticia,
sassy vampires. Wednesday Addams is always my good.
Frozen, a bit scary maybe, a bit Disney.
Dead Frozen.
Okay, so your challenge today involves these two envelopes. One has a reasonable amount of money in it and the other one has considerably less. You've got to go out into the high street and create a costume on a budget.
Right, sounds good.
Okay, we can do this.
I wish you luck.
You go first, you pick. Cool.
All right, this one.
Cool, thank you.
Thanks.
So I've just been given my envelope. I'm a little bit apprehensive, but I'm going to go and open it now and see. Ooh.
Hope I've got the bigger amount of money, but we shall see.
A little bit nervous. Oh no. So I've only got £10. Oh.
Looks promising. Got £30. I'm going to go crazy. Let's do this.
Well, this is going to be fun. I think I'm going to have to use the whole less is more mantra and hopefully it'll work out.
Okay, so I think the strategy is go to Fabricland, get some fabric that kind of looks a bit spooky, and then just charity shop it out, try and find a costume that goes together, and then maybe hit the fancy dress shop, see what happens. So I think Jasmine's going to go to the charity shops first. So we'll go there first, and then we won't have to bump into her, and she won't steal my ideas.
So I think first, we're going to head to Poundland because we only have £10 to spend, and I think they do a pretty good Halloween range, so we'll have a look. Wow, there's a lot of good Halloween stuff in here. It's quite a big selection. It's quite cool. This is going to be really hard. There's so much stuff.
Okay, so we're at Fabricland now. It's pretty cheap there, so I'm thinking maybe get some fabric, see what we can work with, use a bit of needle and thread and see what we can do. Might just do like a kind of zombie bride, because I think I might have overheard Jazz saying she wants to be a witch. So go the opposite, use whites instead of blacks, and then do all the face very dark. So maybe something like this. It's quite bridal, but in a very gothic way. £2.95. Right, zombie bride.
Okay, so I'm thinking of maybe going down the route of a sugar skull for girls. It's quite different. So I might get some face paint, because it's only £1. And a bit of fake blood. Might get a cool red wig as well, maybe. But I might not, actually. Okay, so I think we're just going to go with this, just so we can do some makeup to start off with. Okay, so we've got the first item. We've got a few more bits to get, but we are doing good. We're on track. I think we're going to try and go to some charity shops because we've only got £9 left now and we need to get an outfit together. So we'll see what we can find.
60p for a massive bit of white fabric. Don't know what I'd do with it, but it might be useful. Remnants are literally just off ends of fabric that people don't want, but you know, like that's a pretty big bit. So as long as you're crafty, you can make anything out of it. What we will need is, what's it called, bouquet of flowers. So we might have to get something from here. I think they're good, but I think they're quite expensive because like, one of these is £1.85. Whereas I'm thinking if we go to a charity shop, they might just have like a massive bouquet for like £1.
It's actually quite hard, this. That is perfect. Could be quite expensive. a bit too expensive. So I think we're going to have a look in the next one because there was a fabulous dress in there, but it was £25 and our budget's still only £9 left.
Okay, so we're at the Rock Bottom Toy Store, which is also the fancy dress store. So we're going to have a look in here, see what the prices are. If not, charity shop it out and then blow whatever we've got left on something fantastic. Okay, so we've just come out the fancy dress shop. This is what I bought. Got a black and white witch's wig, but we're just going to go with Zombie Bride. That was £6.99, so you know that's more than half Jazz's budget already. Haha. Fake blood, because it's always a must at Halloween, and that was £1.99. Some face paints. We've got all the primary colours in there, so that's going to be useful. That was only £1.99, so that came to about £9.87 for all that, as well as the fabric, which was £3.50. I think she's going to be a little bit worried because I've got near enough everything I need. And I've still got £15 left, so haha.
I'm not having much luck. It's quite hard this on a budget. Right, I think we are going to go back to the other one because I did like a few bits in there. So we're going to see if there's anything better again. I think this one's pretty cool. It looks quite Halloween-y because of the colours, so I think I'm going to go with this one. But it is £8, so we've only got £1 left. That's cutting it fine.
So still need a bouquet of flowers to kind of complete the look, but I'm hoping maybe there might be a few in the charity shop that I can kind of bring together. If not, then Biology, Poundland, something like that, and we'll get a bouquet together. Basically all the charity shops are straight down this road, so we can go one after the other. If there's nothing in the first one, we'll go to the next one. Not for me. Quite dire, not a lot in there. Not what I'm looking for. There was potential in one dress, but it was £10 and I'm not willing to spend that on something that's not perfect. So let's try YMCA, because this has got a vintage rail. So it might have just spotted an actual wedding dress. This is going to be extortionate, I can tell. £79.99, I don't think so.
So I spent £8, but the dress is really good. So I'll show you. I did try and get some money off, but unfortunately we couldn't, which is a bit of a shame. But I think this looks really Halloween-y because the colours are perfect. So it's quite cool. So hopefully I'll be able to customise it a little bit and do some sewing and things and make it a little bit more quirky. But I think with the makeup it's perfect. So I have £1 left, unfortunately. We're going to try and find some flowers for the hair or some kind of hair accessory and hopefully make that work.
So the vintage section isn't kind to us, but maybe the regular section is. So let's go over there. The problem is, it's not just Jazz I need to worry about, it's everyone in Southampton buying their Halloween costumes. So if there is the perfect outfit, someone might have bought it. Oh, outs. I don't know if they're for sale though. I think they're just decoration. I think I might leave that one. Nothing over here. Still no luck, and I'm looking at the bloody prom dress shop in anger, because they've probably got the perfect dress in there. But still got 2 more left to go, and if not, I'm just gonna have to buy some fabric and get the sewing machine out.
Okay, so we had no luck. I think at last resort we're gonna have to go back to Poundland and hopefully find something there.
We need a dress, because without a dress we've just got some fabric and some face paint, unless we work the fabric around, but it's quite see-through, so I think we do need a dress. I've just spotted this fabulous kind of crochet lace black floor length thing to go over this strapless dress. Together that's £7. That's a whole fabulous outfit, so I'm really happy about that.
£9.97 then, please.
That's great, thank you.
Thank you.
So got the main bulk of the outfit now, got a headband. Gonna go into Snip, see if they've got some fake flowers, but I think I've got about £6 something left.
We're just gonna pop back into Poundland. Obviously everything's £1 and all we have left is £1, so we are definitely gonna find something. 3 for £1. If only that was Halloween stuff, that would have been perfect. Around, trying to find some Halloween stuff. I might actually have a look around on the girly side because there might be some flowers.
Do you know, I'm worried now because I think my friend came in to get fake flowers and there wasn't any. Let's hold up a calendar.
These things are cool. Maybe that could work.
Oh my gosh. How much are they? If I just get a mixture, I'll take them to the till and see how much they are.
Yeah, I think we're going to go with the purple flower because for the Day of the Dead that'll look really cool in the hair, so I think we'll go with that one.
Hello. Are these £1 each? So I can get 4 for £6, is that right? Yep, we'll do that.
So I think we've got everything. We've got our Day of the Dead look, spent £10, we kept a budget, done.
Right, I've got the dress, I've got like a cloak, I've got a wig, I've got face paint, I've got fake blood, I've got flowers, and I've got loose fabric to make a veil, so I think that says zombie bride to me.
So it looks like Jasmine and Eve have got that covered. We'll catch up with them later on in the show.
Costumes are good, makeup is better if you have no money. See what I did there? I met up with our in-house makeup team and we painted each other all over our bodies and it was quite enjoyable. We're going to show that to you now. If you're under 18, look away. I'm here with Jenny and she's going to talk us through her Halloween costume or face paint for ladies.
I'm going to do a scary kind of girly clown. It's a bit of a twist on it. Just using stuff that you can buy from everyday Halloween store, face paints, things like that.
Cool, so things that students can attain.
Yeah, even cheap eyeshadows and things like that, it's fine.
Cool. So I can see you've already started, so just talk us through and catch us up on what you've done so far.
All I've done really is put the hair into some bunches, back comb to look a bit crazy, and now I'm just kind of mixing up a base for her face.
A base for her face?
A base for her face.
That is a new single coming out by Solent TV, getting it, base in your face.
We'll get on that.
Okay, so I'm here with Grace and she's going to talk us through the look that she's going to make today. What exactly is it?
I'm going to make my male model into a haunted merman.
And how exactly are you going to do that?
Split chickpeas, latex, coloured hairspray.
Okay, Grace, so what was the first step?
I just did all of my allergy testing onto the back of his hand with a small patch of latex just to make sure he's not allergic to it. I'm just applying a light whitewash base onto his skin just to even out the complexion.
What have you done?
I've done a bit of pink shading just around the face, and I've done some kind of rainbow clowny eyes.
Yeah, okay.
And the good thing about this look as well is that it's meant to look a bit mental.
Yeah.
So if it's not that neat, go with it. It can be whatever you like. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to draw some wacky eyebrows on her. So we're going to have one that kind of goes across the eye like that and goes up, and then one kind of more low and normal, and that's going to make her look a bit scary.
Is she going to be raising an eyebrow?
Yeah.
She's going to be smelling what the rock's cooking?
Yeah.
Good, man. I like it. Okay, what are you doing with that chickpea?
I am going to stick it to his face.
Stick it to his face?
Yeah.
And it'll stay there?
It'll
securely?
stay there, yeah.
So what is it you're using to stick the chickpeas to his ear
I'm
or
actually
face?
using latex, but you can find a great alternative is eyelash glue,
Okay.
and you can find that everywhere because accessories do a really good cheap one.
Yeah, we're going to put some eyelashes on because it is a girly clown. So I've just got some ones with little bits of gold glitter on them. So I thought that'd be quite nice.
Nice little touch.
Yeah. So I've put a little bit of eyelash glue just along the line, giving them a bit of a bend so that they go on easier. And when the glue goes tacky, I'm going to take my tweezers, give it a little blow just to make sure it's tacky, because it helps it stick better. And once you've kind of got it in the middle, the lash glue should do the rest of the work for you. And you can kind of just poke it in there, try and squeeze it in with the other lashes. And I usually just get the model to keep their eyes closed until the glue dries completely.
I've added the chickpeas to add texture. Obviously the latex is a little bit tacky still, so I'm just going to add a cool hairdryer to the face just to make sure everything's fine before I paint it.
You've blown him.
He's all dry now.
And he's nice and dry and stiff. So what's going to happen now?
I'm going to add some gold hairspray straight to the face.
Okay, let's have a look. Oh, well done. You enjoy it?
I love it.
You like it?
I like it.
You're going to use it this year?
Oh yeah. Keep on a week.
Huh? Keep on a week?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure elections will enjoy that. In terms of my opinion, I like it. It's metrosexual. You know, something feminine for the ladies that will show that he's in touch with his feelings and emotions and stuff like that. It's multifunctional. There's food on his face, eliminates going to a KFC or something at 3 in the morning. So yeah, it's all right. Okay, cool, so show me.
So this is a completed look.
Ooh, it's not too scary.
No, it's
It's
just,
approachable. She's an
yeah.
approachable,
Yeah, you
scary
won't necessarily
clown.
run from her
Yeah.
on Halloween night,
You know?
but you might not approach her either.
Yeah, probably not. Do you actually, you happy with this?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
feel pretty spooky.
Would you use this at any other time other than Halloween?
I'm probably going to keep it
Can
for
you
the
see?
rest of the
Yeah?
day.
Yeah, do that. Yeah, that's all right then. Brilliant. Job done. Oh, what about me?
I have got an idea actually.
Okay, that was some inspiring stuff from the makeup team here, and hopefully you feel as fabulous as I do right now. And back to the studio. So, let's bring in Jasmine and Eve and see the results of our styling challenge. Oh!
Hi.
This is pretty cool.
Hello, you. You did all right for a tenner.
So, how do you think this would fare on a night out? Would it hold up?
I think it'd be fine. I think the face paint is a bit of a funny one because when you go out it's quite hot.
Yeah, it's
So I think you'd have to make sure you put loads of hairspray over it. I think that's my trick. It like seals your face. Like a lot of girls tend to do it on nights out often, so it just seals the makeup on a little bit better. And just try not to rub your eyes. Don't get no tears over boys because it's just.
Okay, maybe. I don't know what this is turning into, but okay. Right. So hairspray over the face will conceal it and make sure it stays in place.
Top tip.
Cool, top tip. And in terms of your outfit, what would it hold up
well,
night out?
there's a
I'm
lot
sure
of-
you'd lose these flowers.
I would definitely lose these because
Yeah.
I lose my phone alone like 4 massive stem flowers. So
Yeah.
I'm sure you drop them down the toilet or something.
I mean, this would probably fall off my head or someone would rob it. But I think if you were at maybe a party instead, like I think that's probably the best location.
So ladies, what about me? Because I don't think I could sport any of these outfits.
Oh, we didn't forget
Got a
you.
little something
No?
for you.
Ready?
Yeah. Come.
Surprise.
So,
Surprise.
All right. This better be good.
that's great.
This is brilliant. Just talk me through the outfit. You know, what's different about this as opposed to any
On
other?
a budget.
Yeah.
Definitely on a budget.
Cool.
No,
You might need some eye holes.
I feel ready to go out now. Sweet. Okay, so we've got our party look, and now it's on to the next important thing, which is food, because otherwise what will all the freeloaders eat? You could just get some bobbing apples, but that doesn't really show any effort. So instead, we've got some recipes for you here.
We've come up with some super simple, super quick Halloween recipes that won't cost you a bomb. Like these jelly worms.
Okay, so how are these made actually?
Here's what you're going to need. Soak the gelatin in cold water for a couple of minutes. Break up your raspberry jelly into small chunks, then dissolve the jelly in 250 ml of hot water and then add the gelatin leaves. Add 200 ml of cold water to cool the mixture, then add a teaspoon of green food colouring and 1 of red. Stir in 2 tablespoons of cream and whip until the mixture turns cloudy, then leave to cool. Stretch out your straws and place them in a watertight container. Once your mixture has cooled, pour it into the top of the straws. The mixture will also fill the container, so keep an eye on the level around the straws to make sure you don't overfill it. Refrigerate for 4 to 6 hours. Once your worms have set, remove the straws from the container and squeeze them from one end to push the worms out into a bowl. So these are really, really simple to make and really effective.
I'm guessing you could add alcohol if you wanted.
Yeah, you just adjust the recipe so it's a vodka jelly shot.
That's pretty cool.
And finally we've got our taco graveyard, which is our centerpiece, and it's really simple and really easy to recreate. For this recipe, you are going to need in a small bowl, combine refried beans and salsa. Spread the refried bean mixture into your dish. In another bowl, combine taco seasoning with cooked chicken. Spoon on top of the beans in an even layer. Spoon on the guacamole in small mounds on top of the chicken mixture. Carefully spread an even layer. Cover and chill at least 30 minutes or up to 6 hours before serving. To make the taco graveyards, cut tortillas into gravestones. Cats and a tree, you can use biscuit cutters or go freehand. Bake at 200 degrees Celsius for 5 to 7 minutes or until firm and crisp. Leave to cool. Just before serving, place graveyard characters into the dip and sprinkle the graves with chopped olives and shredded lettuce.
So we've got the food, and now it's on to the main attraction, the drinks. Who doesn't love a good cocktail? So I'm here with Tom at Orange Rooms. He's their top bartender. He's going to make us a spice pumpkin punch. Let's get into the spirit of things. High five. All right.
So obviously for Halloween, we're trying to use sort of Halloween and autumnal ingredients. We've made a pumpkin puree, so we've just roasted off some pumpkin, done it in some ginger, some cinnamon, and some vanilla, and then boiled it down with some water, pureed it up, which mix it into this. We're going to use some ginger beer, so you're going along the ginger sort of theme. We've got Sailor Jerry, which has got a bit of vanilla notes, so that takes a bit of vanilla, and a vanilla liqueur called Liquor 43. It's got vanilla, it's got other spices and herbs in there, which also goes along the similar lines of what we're doing for the puree. We're going to start with decent squeeze of pumpkin puree. This is about 3 shots worth.
Does that taste nice on its own?
Yeah, have a try.
Really?
Yeah. So it's sort of pumpkin pie-esque.
That's actually that's all right.
You weren't sure
I wasn't expecting that, no.
Weren't sure. Obviously, it's quite sweet, so we're going to use a little bit of sour, which is lime. Some lime juice in there, so it's half a lime. Right. We're going to use 1 shot of Sailor Jerry. That's the spiced rum. And we're going to use 1 shot's worth of Liquor 43, so sort of a spiced vanilla liqueur. You can scale this up into a punch. Obviously, it isn't the easiest thing making pumpkin puree, but I mean, if you just wanted to do it with some cinnamon and some sugar and boil it down, it'll work equally as well. I'm going to give this a shake. So we always shake a little bit of safety, so I'm going to turn slightly away from you, so it doesn't end up coming out my hand and throwing it at you. And then you're going to have a go.
Oh, really? Do I turn away from you?
Yeah, no, you turn away from me. There we go. There we go, natural.
There you go.
If this doesn't work out.
Yeah. It probably won't, but yeah. Wait till the next episode.
Well, we always have a little try from the tin.
Am I going to do that?
Yeah, you do that too.
All right.
So it's going to be, we're going to water it down slightly, so it's going to be quite alcoholic at the moment.
Ooh, that is strong, but I like it.
Right. And then obviously, you've got to have the right vessel for this sort of thing.
Boss.
Little pirate serve.
What?
Oh, it might have a secret ingredient in there. You know.
The spirit of 1,000 souls.
Yes. Don't look at it.
That's pretty beast.
Toil and trouble and all that sort of stuff.
But
a little bit of ginger beer. There's no need to garnish something like that. It's kind of its own garnish.
What?
There we go.
What?
An Orange Room spiced pumpkin punch.
What?
Have a little go. See what you reckon.
Really?
Yep.
All right, here we go. Devilishly good. So we've got all our drinkables, and now it's time for us to decorate the inside of our house with some little pieces of paper and things you can find that are quite easy. I've got Nick here with me, who's our resident designer, and people are quite scared to decorate their houses because they think it'll look tacky. But
yeah, I think that is one of the main things. People will buy shop brought decorations because they're worried people will think that, you know, the homemade decorations are really tacky.
And it's quite a bit of money, so this...
Yeah, you know,
this is better.
what I'm going to show you today is how we can make decorations look good with no budget at all. You know, every student's dream for a house party.
It's my dream. I know it's my dream. Yeah, cool. That's wicked. Let's get started then.
Right, okay, so first of all, I'm going to show you how to make a spider web using black sacks. So everyone's got black sacks under the cupboard.
I have a
so
black
just
sack.
grab them out, scissors, you need a pen, and that's all you need really. And we're going to make some really cool spider webs just to decorate the areas maybe where the drinks are, around the table. Okay, so we've got a perfectly squared shape in front of us. We've got the sealed edge at the bottom,
Okay, yeah, sure.
facing us directly. Then what we want to do is fold it across. So you've got the sealed edge to your right.
All right, okay.
We're then going to flip it so that the folded over edge is facing us.
Okay.
So you've got a triangle. Now what we're going to do is mark the centre line. So just a little mark down there, just so you know where your folds are.
Okey-dokey.
And then we are going to fold this over, like so.
All right.
So we've got
Is that
that
right?
fold, yeah.
Yeah.
And then bring it back to yourself.
Okay,
so
back, repetition. I
that's
like
the
this
one.
guy.
So you've got your fold, and then you want to mark that fold again.
Okay.
And then what you're doing is picking up that fold and crossing it over so that fold line meets the edge.
Right, okay.
So then you're ending up with it
So like this?
like so. That's the
So,
one. Yeah.
okay.
You've got it.
Thank you.
So we've got that, and then what we can do is pull it back again. So what we're doing is creating the fold so that when we fold it all and cut it, it's going to eventually come out looking like a spider web. And then you want to mark that line again
which
as
one
well.
am I marking? Is that this one here?
Yeah.
Okay.
So then you bring this up to meet with
Okay,
that
to
line.
meet that line,
That's
right,
the one.
but not to
So you've
sit
got a
on it.
little bit of an overhang.
Yeah, yeah. I like that word, overhang. You just make that up.
And then you're grabbing this left-hand corner and pulling it across to meet with the edge.
So is that it?
Yep, that's the one.
Is that it, yeah?
So you've got it in almost that kind of shape, and then you're folding it across.
Folding it across. What, so...
So it's almost like a flat ice cream cone.
That is true. Right.
Right, okay. So now this is where the scissors come in. So we've got our shape, and what we want to do is cut off the excess. So we've just got a straight kind of cone shape. So we're just going to cut it off here.
Is this okay? I don't have too much excess.
No, you want the excess so that we can cut that off.
So what now?
And then you've got your cone triangle shape. You want to face it up this way. Now, what we need to almost replicate, cutting wise, is this kind of shape.
Cool.
So, we are almost creating a branch tree effect.
Yeah.
So what we want to do is grab the pen. You can't see it great on the black sack, but at least you kind of know where you're cutting.
Yeah, yeah.
And you're almost going to replicate this cutout shape onto the black sack.
Okay.
Now, the trick is, the thinner the branch is, the more spiderwebby it will look. So, we've got the shape. Yep, that was great.
Nah.
And then what we want to do is grab the scissors.
Right.
So we've still got the cone shape all folded. And then we're just going to cut along those lines.
Okay.
Concentration, Isaac.
Oh, okay, sorry. So you're done.
So we're just waiting for you now.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks, pal. I can see it taking shape though. Sort of.
Then what you end up with is like a skeleton, almost tree shape.
That's true, I've jumped the gun.
And then you are just going to unfold it. And you end up with your black sack spiderweb.
Apparently so.
Or I end up with a black
sack
spiderweb, and Isaac ends up with a complete and utter mess.
So here's this one that I totally made just before you in front of your eyes. And
so we've got our black sack spiderwebs, which can be made a lot bigger. You just need to get a big black sack. But obviously standard ones under your cupboard.
Yeah.
We'll make this size. Okay, so I've got one last thing to show you after the spider webs. we're going to create some origami bats. Now, everyone's got card, everyone's got scissors. They're really, really simple to do. They take seconds to make. Once you've practiced.
Yeah. Okay, right. I was going to judge you there, but no.
So what you can see in front of you is what we're going to create. So get some different coloured card, Halloweeny colours, you know, your black, your oranges, your browns. Start off with the square card.
Yes, we do.
And what we're going to do, again, is folding. So we're going to fold it across into the triangle. Okay, and then we're going to flip it so the point in is facing us. And we are going to fold it down.
Is there any kind of measurement or just
No,
roughly?
just go with the flow. Fold the wing over so it meets the middle.
Oh,
so the wing meets the middle centre point. And then we're going to repeat that again with the other side. So we're going to, again, create it so it meets in the centre. So then what we want to do is turn it back to the point that's facing us again, like you've got.
Okay.
And then, to make the wings, we're going to fold it out, but we want a little bit of an overlap. So we're going to fold it so it's like that. Yeah, and again on the other side.
Okay.
So what you've got is this shape. Okay, so now flip it back over. We're going to create the ears of the bats. So it's where the scissors come in. And what we're doing is, I find that the closer the ears are together, the more bat-like it looks rather than a cat. So let's try and do the ears together. So we're literally just cutting almost 3 triangle shapes in the card and then flipping those up. Okay, so your bat ears are a bit off wonky, but you know it's fine. Bit of practice makes perfect.
Just take it for what it is.
Yeah,
you know?
that's it. So I'm gonna show you something else. I mean, you can leave the wings like this. I find that actually cutting them into a little bit of a bat-shaped wing gives them a little bit more interest. So all we're gonna do is just do some curves on the wings.
I swear you're some kind of like wrist gymnast. How do you? Was that a cut and a turn at the same time?
Yeah. There we go. Right, so you've got your bat with your wings.
What the hell?
And now what we're going to do, so you want to pick an eye colour, so I'm going to go for red. Let's make him a little bit demon-like.
I'm going to go for blue.
There you go, and just draw your pupils, and there you have it. Your Halloween origami bat.
That is pretty handy.
So Solent TV have equipped you with everything you need this Halloween to be the ghost or ghostess with the mostess.
We'll be back in time for Christmas, so until then, stay cool. Oh, I mean stay cool. See you next time.
Bye.
Off.